So this week's lesson is going to be on goal setting, and there are different ways and categories where you can set a goal. You can do it academically, personally, socially, professionally. The reason you want to do this is because, especially with a language, we work better when we see progress. So you can't just ask an English teacher or any language teacher, any teacher, to be honest, to motivate you. The motivation has to come from you. And so this is a nice, easy way for you to create that motivation for yourself. Because if you create it for yourself, you are more likely to stick with your program. So you can create short-term goals, meaning a day or a week. You can do long-term goals, meaning weeks, months, or years. Or you can have enabling goals as well, which strive for you to do better. There are 6 steps to goal setting, and we call these SMART goals, okay? So the first thing you do is write down a SMART goal. How do you do that? You write down SMART goals because they stand for this, specific, right? You need to be very clear about what you want to do. You need to be able to measure the results. So in other words, how do you know that you've done what you set out to do? You need to make sure that you can actually do it. So saying like, I'm going to win the lottery, that is not an attainable goal. Is it reasonable? Is it realistic for you to be able to do this? For you to learn a language in 3 months, it might not be if you are a beginner. Okay, so that's not reasonable. That's not realistic. If you set that as your goal, you would probably fail. And so it's a good idea to set something that you know you can do. Like, I can learn to be better at English. I can reach the next level. I can be an intermediate speaker by May. And then the time frame. Put a time limit to your goal. If you don't have that, then you're not pressured to do anything. There's no reason for you to keep going at this goal every day. So it's really important that you know how long you want it to take and how long that it will take. So how do you write down a SMART goal? Well, first, like I said, you need to be specific. Make it a power statement. Don't be wimpy about it. Someday I want to. Okay, what exactly is it that you want to do? My goal, lose weight. I will lose weight. Okay, that is a power statement. I will lose weight. Saying someday is wimpy because there's no time frame attached to that. It's measurable. Okay, what does that mean? How much? How many? Can you measure it? I will lose 25 pounds. That's an exact number. You can measure that. Is it attainable? Is it something you actually can do? Is it reasonable or realistic? Are you willing and able to do it? You might be one or the other, but it takes both. Okay, are there conflicts? Meaning, if I lose weight, can I gain muscle? 1 to 2 pounds a week. That might be a conflict with what you think is realistic or reasonable as well. And also, you might not be able to gain a pound of muscle a week, but you can lose a pound of fat a week. So that's another conflict. Your time frame. I will lose 25 pounds by June 4th. That's reasonable. It's realistic. It's attainable. These are all things that you can do because there's enough time between now and then to do it. So we went from writing a week goal, someday I'll get into better shape, to writing a powerful goal. I will lose 25 pounds by June 4th. That's a power goal. All right, so you write down your SMART goal. You list the steps you need to take to reach that goal. What do you need to do every day? List the necessary steps. So write the steps necessary to reach your goal. So to lose 25 pounds, I need to eat better. How am I going to do that? Breakfast, pack a lunch. I'm going to work out 4 times a week. I'm going to schedule my workouts. When do I have time? I'm going to reward workouts. How? With maybe a cake or a pastry. These are necessary steps. So then you create your to-do list and your enabling goals. So you schedule your workout, that's your to-do list. You figure out any problems, make lunch at night, work out before you do your workout. You only eat fruit at 7:30. And then your enabling goals. I will schedule workouts in my BlackBerry or my iPad or my iPhone or whatever device you have by February 1st. I will set a reminder for my lunches and breakfasts. Okay, these enable you to do things. They remind you to do things. So enabling is also like setting a reminder for yourself. Okay. And then after that, you get your help, you get support. What do I mean by that? I mean, what things will help you reach your goal? Who's going to help you reach your goal? Write those things down. Who's going to support you and keep cheering you on from the sidelines? Okay, so what things will help you? Setting reminders in your phone. Who's going to help you? Your friends. And they might also support you, your family or students or anyone else you know. The fourth way is to overcome any obstacles. You have to take into consideration that there will be some obstacles and or distractions. Okay, what do I mean by that? I mean, what could get in the way? What could stop you from reaching this goal? What are some distractions? Who could get in the way? Are there people or things you need to address? Have a plan to get around those, to overcome those, to just crush those. So maybe you're lazy, maybe you're old, maybe you have pain, maybe you're busy. Those are some obstacles and distractions, okay? So then you create plans to overcome them. How do you do that? Form new habits. Make a new lunch, make a new breakfast, eat it at a different time. Get out of your comfort zone. Follow your schedule. Okay? And above all else, like Nike says, just do it. And then finally, you're going to evaluate, you're going to track your progress more regularly, okay, to make sure you're making progress. And that just means that you need to know that you're on track. Otherwise, you need to change something. These work well. Logging stuff on your computer, your phone, whatever, writing stuff down, charting stuff, and keeping a calendar. That also works well. So you can check, put a little check mark next to it. Something like this. So this might be a weekly weigh-in or a chart on the wall. Okay, and finally, you reward yourself. You reward yourself because you did something good. When are you going to reward yourself, though? How will you do it, and how big will it be? Think big celebration. Maybe you'll reward yourself by taking a trip somewhere. Whatever you think is necessary to reward yourself. Okay, so you might say, for every week I follow my schedule, I will allow myself 1 hour of game time on weekends. When I lose 25 pounds, I will look and feel better, or I will live longer. But you're going to reward yourself with something that you want or need or desire. So those are your 6 steps to goal setting. I hope that helped you. You can tweak this, fix this to your English goals or your other language goals at any time. I think it's really important that you do that.